Hey Collective. Now usually I don't do two parts. However, when I was reviewing video from the previous post, I kept getting more downloads about these cards that we pulled, and so I wanted to kind of just expand on the message I was getting. If you didn't see part one, that's okay, but that's where the guts of the message is at, because I'm just going to continue. We had number 12, secrets, a relentless push to your freedom, and then 9, dark night, the soul, ego patterns soften, and soul wisdom emerges. And what I was briefly sharing about is that there's deeper work is needed about some patterns and cycles that have occurred in your life, in your family, in your lineage, in your bloodline. And we talked about the secrets are coming out. I also got the message that as these secrets emerge through meditation, if you don't have like all the dots aren't connecting, like there's some off stuff about your family, there's some off stuff about your childhood, the math ain't math and things, there's just some things, and this is what is going to be uncovered during some possible deep meditation. Spirit's going to help you, the universe is going to help you connect the dots. The message I was getting in addition was also when you start to speak out about these secrets, for some of you, be mindful of reaching out to your family to get answers. A lot of these individuals played a part in whatever this was that's going on in your family. They knew about it, they participated. If there was some molesting or essay, I don't know what we can say on here, they may have had family friends be a part of it. You may have been sex trafficked and not realize that you were. If you have bouts of memory loss. But that's only for a select few. But regardless, Spirit is also kind of giving, not like a too negative of a warning, but kind of like a slight, I'm really careful of my words and how I speak things. So, something to keep in mind, that if you're trying to put the pieces together by only means of asking your family members, no matter their relation to you, be mindful of doing that, because a lot of our family members are still sick and stuck and in the matrix. A lot of them aren't awake, and a lot of them still think we're crazy or whatever it is. And so they will possibly gaslight you. They may mislead you, give you false information, and it's going to cause you to become more confused, or possibly not dig deeper into this awakening, this spiritual work, this dark night of the soul, or this shadow work that spirits want you to dig deeper. You've done a lot of work around patterns and traumas that have been cursing your family for generations after generations. Maybe you didn't realize it. Maybe you didn't realize that your mother, your father had sexual abuse in their childhood, and that their parents, your grandparents, didn't know how to deal with it, so they act like it didn't happen. And then maybe it's because your grandparent, it's like it goes back and you just don't know. But Spirit is saying that the more you uncover, you're going to have a lot more questions. Things are going to appear to be more confusing. That's why it's important to be mindful of who you share these secrets with. You can do content about all you want, but when it comes to people who know you and that are closely related to you, or you feel as though they may have the answers to this, just to be cautionary about the information that you receive. Sometimes we're given misinformation to lead us off a path. Sometimes we're gaslit and situations are minimized or just totally disregarded, so that you will then continue to question your intuition and question the messages that you're getting from Spirit. That's what faith is all about. Whatever it is that you believe in, God, the universe, whatever farts in the wind, whatever it is, that's your higher power, or whatever you believe in, even your higher self, is going to give you and provide you the answers. You have to quiet your mind and your body and your spirit and be in meditation. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, because on the other side of that is this amazing freedom. And that's what I talked about in the first video. When you get a taste of this type of freedom, it's a peace that it can't be described, and those who know. I never in my life thought, that I would be so at peace in my life. No matter what the fuck is going on, I'm always at peace. I'm good. Not only the peace factor, but the freedom. On the outside, it would be that my life is chaotic and there's all these things happening, which it's the case. It's so true. But I feel so free in my life now. And there's a lot of factors to that. And part of that is because of the deep shadow work and healing work that I've done around the trauma in my family, I never went to them for answers because they were my abusers and continue to do so and steal from me, you know. And so Spirit is saying, just be mindful on who you get clarity from. Your spirit team will give you the answers. Will it come blatantly? I mean, for some people it does, but for me it's just little pieces here and there. And so it takes some time to get the pieces. And the biggest thing also this is helping you do is trusting your intuition. If you feel as though something wasn't driving right in your child or something's not making sense, then there's something to that. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. And you're being pushed to do this healing because the freedom that you're going to start to feel is a freedom you didn't even know existed. I guarantee you. When you start to feel this freedom and this peace that comes with doing this type of shadow work, this deeper work about your lineage, I can't, there's not a word for it. There's not a feeling that could describe how beautiful that feels. It doesn't matter if you're 60. It doesn't matter if you're 20. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been going down this road. It doesn't matter what's happened to you. You can do this work. You are capable and you're able. You are worth the work. You are worth it. If no one's told you, I'm telling you. And there's a whole beautiful collective out here that will tell you that you are worth the work. It took all this time for you to become who you are. It's going to take some time to peel back these layers of the onion or the lettuce or whatever it is, the cabbage, to peel back these layers to get to the core root of these issues. It's not just about quitting drugs or not doing drugs. I used to think that if I didn't drink, I wouldn't become an alcoholic, and I never did, but I became a drunk. Oops, missed the mark on that one. Nothing I'm ashamed of. It is what it is, you know. But anyway, I talked a lot about that in my first video, so I would suggest you go because I'm not going to make another 10-minute video. That was just the extra messages I was getting. Oh, good, the dog's here, Galaxy. You want to go chasing? Galaxy runs to the door when the dog is out. Dogs. I love dogs, but it's just this yappy dog that shits in the hallway. So anyway, TMI. Anyway, I hope all of you are healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved, heal, don't harm. Happy full moon.